Well, I'm a senior at San Joaquin Memorial. I'm involved in a lot of stuff on campus. I'm an ambassador. I'm a part of the NHS Executive Board as Service Coordinator. I'm part of the S Club Board as Secretary. I'm part of the World Languages Club Board as Publicity. I'm part of campus ministry. I think it's kind of scary. I feel kind of nervous to graduate. I think that because, well, when I graduate, I plan to go to UOP for pre-pharmacy. So I think it's just kind of like scary because it's like I've always ever been in Fresno. I've always been like with my parents, with my family. So kind of just like going out and going on my own is kind of scary, but I think it's also like really exciting just to like have a new experience. I think, well, I'm really happy that I was able to be here for all 4 years. I know that like some people, they like to like go to different schools, but I think like personally for me, I like that I was able to have like all 4 years here, be able to meet all the teachers. I feel like I know most of all the teachers on campus and I have like good relationships with them. Like I can pass them in the hallway and I'll be like, oh, hi, Mr. So-and-so, or like Mrs. So-and-so. So yeah. I remember I was really nervous. It's actually really funny because I feel like I had like probably like the most, I don't know, like new kind of like school experiences you could actually have, like most freshman kind of experience you could ever have. Like I walked into the wrong classroom. On the first day of school, I walked in, I felt in a puddle actually, it was crazy. I didn't know that the 90s were a separate building like from all the arcades, so I was very scared, I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh, I don't know where this class is. And I went around, I was like, oh, I found it. And I don't know, it just kind of helped me around. But I think that that kind of experience was like good for me. I do cheer.
Cheer?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm part of the cheer team. I'm on varsity cheer. I've been part of cheer since sophomore year. Oh. I think that it was really good. Well, my sophomore year, I was put on JV cheer. So like, and there weren't a lot of us on JV cheer. I would say there were probably like 8 of us. And I didn't really know anything about cheer going into it. Like I didn't really know how to count music. It was kind of like a whole like learning experience for me. And I think that's what I really like about our cheer program is that even though you don't really have a lot of experience or you don't really know anything about like the sport, they really do teach you. And my next year, like my junior year, I was put on varsity cheer. So I feel like that really did help. Well, I feel like that it's really important to me because I know that not a lot of high schools or like not a lot of schools like they offer that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like, oh, you can't like not pray at school at other schools, but I feel like because our school like integrates like faith, like religion classes and make it a requirement for all 4 years, I think that's something that's like different than not a lot of other schools do. Especially like as a senior, I'm a part of campus ministry and I like that I'm able to be a part of like all like the faith stuff that happened on campus. Like just this morning we had prayer at the fountain and all the masses that we plan and the retreats, so I think that's really cool. I feel like that my mind has changed. Well, being at Memorial, I know that it's like they encourage you to like take challenging classes. I know that the course that they have here is rigorous, and especially like taking AP classes. I take AP Stats, AP Research. I know I take English 3, like sociology, and another AP class, I forgot. But I take 3 AP classes and 1 college course, and I think that that's something different because I know that not a lot of high schools, they really offer that many AP classes. I think I'll miss I think one of the things that I'll miss the most would be like the teachers here. I love all the teachers here. I think that they're so accommodating, they're so understanding, and they're really like willing to work with you. Like if you don't understand something, I don't feel intimidated to go up to them and be like, I really don't know how to do this. Can you please help me? And they do a great job of explaining it. And even if you don't understand how they're explaining it, just like helping you see it from a different perspective if that's what you need. I think that we are an inclusive community. I think that like, I know there's like these like steps, there's like this like poster, but we kind of like do like foster relationships with one another. Like we do have like those like strong bonds that I think make us a family. I know that that's something that a lot of people say about Memorial, that Memorial is like a family because our school is so small, everyone really knows each other, and it's like, you just know everybody for all the 4 years. I think I'm most grateful for like my friends and family, especially like my friends here on campus. I think that my friends that I have here, I'm like so grateful to have them. I mean, I've known them for the past 4 years, and I've kept those like strong bonds ever since I was like a freshman. So I'm just grateful to know that like I have them, they have my back, and that even though we're gonna go off to college and maybe probably not go to the same place and be far from each other, we can always still talk to each other. I don't know. I think maybe if it were one, like for me, the most would probably be like my mom. My mom like works so hard. She's like the one that actually inspired me to go into like pre-pharmacy, which is what I want to do when I go to college. And like she always works so hard. Like every single day that I come home from school, she'll always like text me. She'll be like, "Oh, like are you at school? Like did you make it to school okay?" As soon as I forget to text her, but she never forgets. Like she's always persistent. She's always there and makes sure that like she checks in on me. In the fall, I will be attending UOP for pre-pharmacy. This one says, who are your two favorite teachers and why? Oh my gosh, I love this question. My two favorite teachers, oh, it's so hard. I would say my first favorite teacher would definitely be Miss Wilson. She's my AP Stats teacher currently. She was actually my teacher for, I think it was Algebra 1 over the summer, my freshman year. She's always like been there to help me. Like she always has like she always matches, I feel like, my energy. And I feel like I can always go to her and talk to her. She's like one of those teachers that I feel like if I don't understand something, she will help me to understand it. And I never feel intimidated to go talk to her. And then my second favorite teacher, I don't know. I'd probably say Miss Fry. Miss Fry, I've been a part of like the S Club board, I think, for, I would say, I'm not sure if it's I think it's 2 years. And I was also a student of hers my sophomore year for religion. I've always seen her as like one of my, if it was in campus, I'd always see her as like a role model for me. Like she's always like someone that I want to live by, like in my faith, because I feel like she's always so happy and so joyful. It's just everything that I wish that I could be. So yeah, I would say that for her. Okay, so this one says, walking on campus, how did you feel 99% of the time? I feel like I always felt like, well, recently, I feel like that I know like my way around, and I feel like, especially because I feel like I know most of the people on campus, I can always say hi to people. Like I'll pass by someone that I know and be like, "Oh my gosh, hi, so-and-so." So I think just knowing that I can say hi to anybody, and like knowing that like we are kind of like a family, because I can say hi to anybody and it's like I know most of the people on campus. Oh my gosh, it's actually really funny. My first time I came here, it was for my freshman registration. Someone was in the like buses going to, I don't know, they're probably commuting to like somewhere far away. And I remember there were a couple people that were like, "Welcome to Memorial." So that was something that I first felt. I was like, yeah, I definitely feel welcomed on campus.